The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Money Masters. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Tommy O'Brien, Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials up $1.27. Nasdaq's up 44. S&Ps are up 15. We have gold down $2 at $12.35. Silver's up 12 cents at $15.36. Oil's up $1.30 at $39.58. The notes are down 5 ticks. The bonds are down a full point. And good old King Dollar's down 361. And Yellen lit a little match yesterday.
Yeah, that was more than I would have thought.
And,
in what she said and the effect that
there's
it
no doubt.
had. Yeah.
That we had been talking about it yesterday, thinking that, okay, it can't be a major speech. It's not a Fed
prepared to make a statement.
It was a major speech, yeah.
She made, she just took the opportunity to make a statement.
Right.
Whereas most of the time, if they have nothing to say, they purposely say nothing. But she had something to say, and she came out and said it. And she wanted the market to hear it, and they did.
They did.
Yeah.
And the way that this is pretty cool to understand, too. So the way that it worked yesterday, because I kept hunting the speech. Remember, we were on the monitor saying, okay.
Yes.
So the way it worked yesterday, and I don't know if this works all the time, is that the announcement that she was going to speak was at 12:20. Okay, that's what was on Bloomberg, right?
Yes.
At 12:20. So what happens is this. She actually didn't go on until like 12:22. But at 12:20, popped up on the Fed site, the whole speech.
Okay.
Yeah, 15 pages.
Okay.
So that's good to know.
It
so,
is, yes.
So it was on the Federal Reserve site. So you can, that's how it shook out. And, today we got oil numbers.
Yeah,
Oil
I know.
numbers.
And oil's moving before those numbers.
Oil's moving before those numbers. And if you haven't traded the Nadex product yet, folks, it's a great product. I've already been in and out of that oil contract because it moved so fast that I put it on and just took it off. I said to Tommy when he was walking in, I said, well, I actually put it on for the...
you got about 60 cents a movement, right?
I got 60 cents a movement. And
when really you were just initiating the trade for the 1030 numbers, right?
I was. And I said, okay, I'm not going to give up 60 cents, because that's big dollars.
Yes, for sure.
You know what I mean? That defined trade makes such a difference, man. I mean, it's pretty amazing when you look at just the context of...
and you were trading the daily spreads till 2:30?
I was trading the dailies, yeah. And I traded the...
that's a monster move for sure. There's nothing wrong with taking those profits.
Right.
Like you were saying right before we started, right? It can pull back maybe even... There's 20 minutes until those numbers come out. There's no reason why, even if you
can buy it again.
I mean, this bar right here, that was the 10 o'clock bar. That's a 20-cent drop.
I know.
That's a third of your profits.
There's no doubt. I was looking at it. It says, and percentage-wise, it was insane because percentage-wise, folks, what happened is that I put up like a $980 and took down $600 because I bought 10 contracts. So it was like...
Were you trading this 38 to 43?
Yeah. You can see the trade right underneath it.
Yeah, I just happened to close already.
Okay.
But yeah, it's pretty much not quite exactly in the middle, but close enough. You're going to get a lot of movement, which is what you did.
Right. And what I did, when you take a look at this, just so I had the contract up, but then I'll just show you, as it was coming into it, I said, you know what, this is just coming into resistance. And so you can see what happened is that if you're watching Tiger TV, on the 24th, that was the high in the USO, okay, which is 1010. But that wasn't it. If you pull this back just a little bit more, what you're going to see is that there's another gap up here. See it? So it's like, okay, so we had gap down on the 23rd. I said, that's going to be a little bit tougher. And
so you got out of that trade.
I did.
That's what you're saying, right?
That was the essence of getting out of it, too. Because it was wicked. I wanted to be greedy.
Of course, everyone wants to make more money.
Right. And I says, okay, listen, man.
Good for you, definitely.
Well, we'll find either way, it's good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
let's see what it does in the next 15 minutes as we come into those numbers, and
what I'd love to do, so let's go back because you know what I will do here is this is where this gets really cool. CLJ6 is that you can place an order. I'm going to place an order from where it just broke out from this morning. You know what I'm saying?
To buy it.
Yeah, exactly. If it hits it, it hits it. You know, CLK6. Because if you take a look at this, yeah, see, that's... So I placed the order right down where I bought it before. Because see how that accelerated up? This is at, that's 8 o'clock, because Logan was on when I was doing it. So like at 38.89, you know, get a quick bap down there, you know, because you can see on the other side too, it just went into that.
Yeah.
And now I combined that. This is what I did. And this is important because if you're listening to John Logan's show today, Dave from Clearwater called, and he was on with them for like 45 minutes. And they were great questions. And in the oil contract, what I'm doing there also, though, is combine it with the dollars going down, with Yellen already lit the match. There's not just one thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And Dave's question, if you're listening, Dave, his question was specific to the point, if you did nothing and, you know, knew nothing, could you use the TAS profile, you know, just to trade currencies? And yes, you know, you could, but the reality is that is not the way to do it. You want correlation so your probability goes up.
Sure.
You know. So.
Sure.
We'll see where this whole baby shakes out. Oh, and so check this out. This is pretty wild. You know, we've been talking about this ABC up in the S&P, right?
Yes.
Now there's another one.
Of course.
There is. It's crazy. Where's my horns?
Get ready.
You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. The Dow right now is up $1.29. Nasdaq's up 44. S&Ps are up 12. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up $1.26. You get the Nasdaq up 44. S&Ps are up 12.5. And if we do go over, if one of the targets can let us know, remember we had a caller who was talking about the VIX.
You were telling me about it yesterday.
Yeah. And
I think the caller was to your afternoon show at some point.
Yeah, and what had happened is that someone had laid a huge amount of options on, and I forget what the actual symbol is, because it wasn't the VIX. It was a VIX product. But if someone knows what that product was, if they can text it to us, it'd be great. Because there's a 3 or 4 different products right now, and it was one particular product. If we go over to what I do want to do, though, these oil numbers come out. So when I'm looking at this, if we pull up this oil chart, what I want to do is I want to buy at 38.96. So prior to that number coming out, if we turn around, so look at that'd be quite a downdraft, wouldn't it? But that's all right. I'll leave it in there. 38.96. And the volatility probably. Hey, I'm gonna put it in there. If I get hit, I get hit, right?
Sure. You can just type it in if you want to too. Whatever.
38. You know what I should do? That's at the very bottom.
So
I'll put 39.04. Because what I'm trying to do is get.
You need a period there. And is that where you want to buy it when oil goes to that? Because the spread's going to vary with some premium there.
Yeah, I know. No,
Okay.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well, here, let's figure this out.
Did you hear what I asked? Is that where you want to buy when the price of oil is at, or the spread is at? Because those are two different numbers. Excuse me.
They are two different numbers. So that would be the price of where oil is at. What I'm doing is saying,
sure,
buying it back to.
So that's not where the spread's going to be at. That's where you just want to be aware.
And so you think the spread would be how much more at that point?
Well, at 39, it's going to only have $1 to the downside and $4 to the upside. So there's going to be, let's say oil is trading at 39.
Yeah.
That's going to probably be trading at over 39 at least, like 39.25, right?
39.35. That's cool.
Do you see what? So,
I do.
So if you're getting into 39.04, the price of oil at that level would actually probably be like 38.70, 38. You see, because you'd have to be paying premium.
That's right. So let's look at what I did before. So what I did before, see, that's interesting. No, so I was still paying 20 cents when I bought that at 38.97. I remember I was paying 20 cents even at that point, and then I sold it.
Yeah, I was just going to pull up the.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
The chart.
You can pull up the chart. Okay.
Because it looks like you got in at 8:17 in the morning.
Okay.
So right in the middle of this bar.
Yeah.
So call it 38.80, 38.85, and you were getting in at 38.97. It's like 12 to 15 cents a premium.
So that wasn't bad, huh? I thought I had paid like 20 cents, but.
Yeah.
Okay, so on this one here, if I think it's going down to there, that means I should put the bid in at
10 to 15 cents above it, probably, right? Like 15 cents above where you think oil would be going.
Okay, so the exact number was 38.96, so that'd be 39.16.
For 20 cents?
For 20 cents. All right?
Yes.
And the high today so far was 62. I'll do that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Whack that baby. So that'd be right? Yeah. Yeah. So what we're doing, what I'm looking to do, folks, if there's a spike down, I'm willing to buy that spike down. Yeah, place that. Okay. So then we can. Yeah, and there's that auto laying right there. Okay.
Yeah, right there.
We'll see where it goes. 10 minutes. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, if it gets a really fast 30 cent spike, 35
Which
cent
you can in a
spike.
second.
You could be filled there.
And what I will do there, by the way, just immediately, if I get filled there, I'm going to throw it out on the other side and just move it.
What does throw it out on the other side and move it mean?
It means that
you're
I'm
going to put your sell order in at
That's
above
right.
the market?
That's right.
Okay.
Right. ASAP.
Yeah, okay.
Because what happens on a news event, we know that this can go up and down
right.
in 30
Spikes.
seconds and
Spikes
go
all
both
over the
ways.
place,
You know
for
what
sure.
I mean?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go look at. Thanks, Fletch. Okay, let's. I think we got this option number. UVXY. Okay, so those are short-term.
Ultra VIX. ProShares Ultra VIX short term.
Okay, let me just see if. That's 1220.
That's after it came out, yeah.
Well, that's before it came out, right?
No, that's
no.
that's-
Sorry, yeah. This is yesterday. I gotta no.
That's the bar when the news comes out. The news comes out at the beginning of that bar, and that's why that bar represents the first action after the news came out. 12:20. That's right when it came out. You following? Where you lost? No.
At the, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
that's
It
what
was 220. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah,
It's
so
12:20, yeah.
there was no action here
Right.
before it. Right. Yeah, that was right.
Yeah.
Right
It's
when
just-
it
that's
happened.
after. Right.
Right. Well, now we know.
Yeah.
Now we know. No doubt. Let me show you this ABC. So
And just I'm just thinking about, that's a different event though than maybe the Fed, if that's what you guys
Yeah.
were talking about, because
It was.
because
talking
there's
about-
no market expectation for what's going to be said there. Like you were pulling up yesterday, the probability of rate hikes on
Right.
certain different things.
Right.
That's just a speech. She might decide to say something, she might not. So there might be a different lead in.
Look, that's right.
Yeah, it's even down less,
and
right?
if
Exactly.
We pulled this up today. Yesterday was 4%, right?
Right.
Now it's 2%. This is what this is, folks. This is
Yeah.
the probability that traders are betting
Sure.
when the rates would go up.
I think I remember even going all the way to November that one was at about 57%.
It was 57.
And
yeah.
now that's only at 51. So.
Look at that. Yep. So it's all down right across the
Oh
board.
yeah, for sure.
Right
And that would
across-
make sense. You know,
Yeah.
it's not just going to go down in April.
No.
Yeah.
There's a couple analogies that analysts were making out there today were pretty funny. Meaning, one guy was saying, she just took the cup of water before it was half full. She just threw the cup of water out and put a whole big, huge cup in that was all doves. Like, we're not going up for a while. It was pretty wild.
Sure,
Listen to this whole thing shake out.
Yeah.
So the S&P. So here, this is how this is set up right now. So if we take a look at this, what we need out here today is it's taken the B point out of this cash S&P. So if we go back to the 22nd, that's 2056. And if we go back to the 22nd, what we're looking at is that we need volume of more than 840 million, and I expect we're going to get it. We'll see. But that would set up. This is what's absolutely wild. The first the first ABC structure, we were taking it from the lows of the 24th of February.
Yes.
And then it had broken the B point on March 11th. This one here takes it up to 2109. That's big numbers, man. Here's 2104. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back, and we're going to be coming back with oil numbers. Hold on for the ride.
If you're looking to discover a new financial resource and diversify your financial portfolio, consider the new Market Safe Commodity Solution CD from Everbank. This 5-year U.S. dollar-denominated CD gives you exposure to 8 equally weighted commodities, including WTI crude oil, gold, silver, copper, nickel, soybeans, corn, and sugar, in one powerful CD. With annual pricing caps of 70% per component, you could earn up to 70% upside payment at maturity if the commodities increase in value across annual pricing dates. And should the opposite occur, your principal is 100% protected. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. There is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on this indexed CD. Don't miss out. Take advantage of this financial resource designed to grow with the times. The April 14th funding deadline is quickly approaching, so hurry over to everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. Once again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. This advertisement is sponsored content. Everbank is a member FDIC.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
TFNN is excited to offer a brand new piece of market scanning software unlike anything the industry has ever seen. John Logan and his team have spent years developing their market profile tools to finally be able to release the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. And right now, you can get a 2-week trial absolutely free just by visiting TFNN.com and providing us your name and email address. The TAS Profile Scanner Plus is the premier market profile-based scanner in the industry. Powered by the acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner is a standalone desktop software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Within 3 minutes of signing up, you can have the software downloaded and running on your computer with a complete roadmap of market indicators and inflection points to trade off using the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. Sign up today and try this amazing piece of software by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Let's take a look at this. This is some good volatility, no doubt. It looks like oil's 39.65.
I don't know if you're going to get filled. We'll see.
No, it doesn't look it. Thus far, it went to, well, the oil market went to 39.20.
Could you just pull up the news? Here we go. That's what I wanted to see. So inventories rose 2.3 million barrels. We'll see what the estimate is, though, right? You just don't know.
Right. Let's see.
Does that say anything more than this?
Yeah, right at the beginning it doesn't, but here, well, let's see if we can go go this way. So let's take a look. If we pull this baby up, CO...
Oh, here we go. There, right there. Median estimate was 3.1 million.
Okay.
And it came in at 2.3 million.
Nice.
Yeah, so not as much inventory as they thought.
That should give us all of it. There we go. Okay, so let's see what we got.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big number.
That's the big one.
It is. Just take a look back at Nadex and see how it's down.
It went up.
2.3 million barrels extra instead of 3.1.
Right.
So really, there's 800,000 less barrels than they thought.
Right.
So less supply.
Yep.
Price should go up.
And you know, we're all. I think we're all using more oil. I mean, the cars are getting bigger. You know,
I don't know.
Things are getting cheaper.
That's a very general statement.
I know
Cars
this,
are getting
but
cheaper. Well, in the same, I mean, Tesla's everywhere. You know, just to be so general like that, I don't think that's a.
As oil is cheaper.
Would you say cars are getting cheaper? Is that?
Well, no, oil is getting cheaper, so people are driving more.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's see those numbers.
Look at this.
That's an easy number to pull out if we're just going to go there.
Oil's taking off.
That's okay.
This is good. This is going to be good. This is going to be good for the market.
You got me stuttering, but that's all right. Yeah. I say, well, that'd be great to see. Let's just look up the data.
Yeah, USO.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
There's driving data.
We'll do
If
that.
that's what you're going off, instead of just saying, yeah, you get a good pulse on the people driving the nation.
Yeah.
Is that something you pick up every day in here?
It is.
It is. That's
totally
great.
is.
That's great. Let's trade off it.
Okay, so you got the USO is taken off that 1012 area.
Yeah. Now that's live, right?
That's live.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is live. This is live. That's why I pulled it
Yep.
up. And it has the juice behind the move.
Now, can we go back to Natus real quick?
Yes,
So would you cancel this order right now?
Yeah, cancel it.
Yeah.
And the reason being is that what
Yeah, you don't know if you want that trade if it makes it back down there now.
I
right?
don't want
Yeah,
it now.
totally.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you. Yeah, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. That trade was to get it spiked down there first and then do this spike here.
sure.
And I'm not going short oil. That's for sure. Because of the fact that I think the dollar is going to continue to get strong. I mean, to get destroyed, which is going to put a juice under all these commodities.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
Now, we're approaching, these highs again. And we got our man, Mr. Basil Chapman. He's going to be doing a workshop tonight.
He
right?
sure is. Take a look at it right here. So we've been talking about it, the coming 3-month outlook in the market, and which sectors could rally and fail. It's as simple as that, right?
It is, and you know what's so cool, folks, is that you're coming right up to the highs again. And, this consolidation is huge. It's a 3,000-point consolidation.
And, with what Basil deals with, too, where he's dealing with wave patterns, right? And we talk about a trending market with highs and lows and peaks and valleys.
Right.
So.
And high rises, because he's looking at the... And it's
like you talk about, right? Do you just trade off the TAS system or whatnot, right? I mean, Basil's just not trading off the opening call,
right?
And his, he's looking at larger trends,
exactly,
larger fundamental trends.
And in Boston, South Boston real estate is at $600 a foot.
You love that line, I know.
I can't wait to get up there.
You tell that to everybody you meet. It's all right.
$600 a foot. Whatever house you're living in right now, folks, multiply it times $600 a foot, and you're going to find out how expensive that is.
Sure.
That is monster numbers, No doubt, man.
Yes.
Gotta love it. Anyway, folks, for Basil's workshop, you can come over to our website, webpage at TFNN. You'll sign up for his newsletter from full month, because what ends up happening is that it's for his subscribers. You get that free for a month, test drive it. That gets you into the workshop tonight. It goes from 6 to 7:30 tonight, and if you can't make it live, it's archived. You can go over it as many times you want.
That'll be up there tomorrow, the archive.
Okay.
And you'll have it for a full month. And if you need more time after that, we always can extend it. It's just to make sure that you have enough time to watch it.
Sure, exactly. So check this out. If we go over to the notes again, this is a U-turn. This is pretty intense. So the 10-year notes haven't given it up. Oh, they almost have. When Yellen was talking out here, that started at 129.20. We've hit 129.22. So they went higher yesterday. Rates went lower. It's given it back. But you want to see something really wild? The 30-year bond also spiked, but that has given back everything. This is like wow. You talk about volatility, folks. It's not unheard of in the bond market. But it's been like this the last 2 or 3 years. But before that would never happen. You wouldn't go up 1.5 points. It was almost like,
and right back.
Years ago you said to me, how does the oil go up and down when it's the most used resource in the world? Well,
sure.
This is the...
Yeah, a similar deal, right?
Exactly.
It's just such a huge market to have such movement, right?
Trillions,
right?
Right. And, so that's the longer term, the market's going to put in the interest rate deal. And you know what it looks like? It looks like to me that we get inflation. Inflation is on the perception right now, at least, because that's where people are going with this. If we look at the commodity markets right now, crude's up 3%. You get heating oil up 3%, cocoa's up 1.5%, sugar's up 1.3%, gasoline's up 0.7%. Natural gas. Oh, we get natural gas tomorrow.
We do.
Yeah. Let's go look at the natural gas market. We got all these tigers and tigresses. We all. Oh, look at that. Nico just come in the office. He's got a big cow. He's got a big cow behind him. He's gonna slice up a cow.
Is it almost lunchtime? It's not quite. We'll get it cooking.
That's a beautiful thing, man. So let me take a look at the. What was I just going to?
Well, we're talking about natural gas. Tomorrow's
Natural gas,
coming out.
yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at that natural gas market. This is right there.
Gotten some little juice in there since last week for sure.
Yeah. So in natural gas, we're at $1.98, and that would be really cool. Ooh, look at that yesterday. That was a nice move yesterday. $1.99. Now that. So tomorrow morning on that one, I'd put an order in like at $1.90. That's what I'd be looking for. Because what you're doing is that you're almost at the top of this little range that we've been in. And I certainly wouldn't want to buy the top of that range because we know how natural gas can go. We don't even know if it's off the bottom yet. Do you know what I mean?
I do. I think we were talking about it even back around here almost a couple weeks ago, saying maybe this is the buy, and then it pulled right back 20 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Huge. Absolutely huge. And you stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back.
Let's just check oil real quick as we come into the break and see if it's still holding up. Yeah, that's some volatility for sure.
39.64.
Yeah.
Gave it back a little.
It did.
Market hasn't given it back, though. Dow's up 143, Nasdaq's up 47, S&P's are up 15. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 144. You get the Nasdaq up 46. S&Ps are up 15. Let's go to our man, Mark in Concord. Mark, what's going on, brother?
Morning, Dynamic Duo. How are you two?
Morning, Mark.
Doing good, man.
I don't know. I got a new name for you two. TNT. Tom
TNT?
or Tommy?
TNT, perfect.
That's a good one. I like that.
You like that? Tom, my question is the same about the Qs and the SPY. The Qs, you had a target of 111. What do you see the new target on based upon today's rally? Then the same question on the SPY, you had a 211. What do you think the new target is going to be on that?
So, if we do this, the A point on this is 197.38.
Where are you going, right here, or which one is it?
Yeah,
This one?
yeah, that one. 205.23. 205.23. You got what? 5, 1, 8, 4, 3. That's 7. So then 785. What's C? What number?
Off the close.
20
203. So like
203.12.
203.12. Oh, I'm sorry, 201.74.
74. So we got 9, 5, 7, 8, 9.
Between 209 to 10.
Yeah, 209.59.
What does the Dynamic Duo say about the Qs?
Well, the Qs are already in it. They don't. Now, this is what's pretty cool, folks, as we're coming up to the highs. The Qs, don't look like they're going to make the highs. I believe that's 211, okay? Let me just see this. So the A is 103. This is easier. It's a $5 one, I think. 103 to 108. Yeah, it's $5, which is 111.53. So 111.53, which is pretty cool, is going to get you right to where the gap is.
From like basically December 31st.
Yes, from December 31st, Mark.
Okay.
So what's really cool here, folks, is this, is that my take is that, I'm going to be selling this when we get up there. Now, the correlation's going to be really a trip because nothing is easy in the marketplace. And, what I'm saying, didn't make sense to me that it's going to be too easy if it just does an ABC up and that's the number. Now, what I like is that the NASDAQ and the Qs won't be near the highs when the S&P will be, the composite will be, and so you're going to be, I'll be looking at those different correlations and see what failed and what didn't.
Tom, you've said in the past that the Qs or the NASDAQ is sometimes a leading indicator of the rest of the market. I'm paraphrasing you.
No, that's correct. Normally it leads it up.
Okay.
And down, both ways.
So I'm in my TD Ameritrade account right now, and the Qs are trading at 109.91 last trade. So my question is, we're awfully close to that Qs. If you were long, would you think about maybe getting out today?
Oh, no.
No?
No.
You get another point and a half?
Yeah. I would,
Okay.
When you break a B point of an ABC structure on the way up, you want to stay there for some
I guess my bigger
follow-through.
question, Tom, is do you think that based upon today's rally, do you think we'll go above what you've been thinking about? Do you think we'll go above the 111.53 on the Qs and higher on the SPY?
We can, but that's where I'd be getting out. What happens is this. It's just like when I get out of the oil this morning. When you get near those price projections, that's when your risk value goes up dramatically. Just get out, man. You made money. Take your money and, then just sit there. Yeah, because then what you want to think about is that would you get in at that point? And I wouldn't. Do you know what I mean? It's like, would
you go short right away? Or would you just go
I wouldn't. It's the same with. I just said to Tommy. I says, I don't want to flip this oil position around because right now I think until this market finishes what it wants to do, I do want to go short at all. It just, I'll be ready, and we've been patient for a long time. I've been patient since this bottom. Which,
well, you got to keep that bear suit in the closet just a little bit longer.
Listen, that bear suit is hanging in South Boston. I'm going to probably pick it up.
See if it comes back with
at
you
the
this
reunion.
weekend.
That's right. I'll bring it back with me, but it still may have to hang in that closet for a few more days. It's been staying cold up there, so
Well, it is cold. They're talking
so
about
it didn't
back
deteriorate.
into the 20s again up here overnight. So I don't know.
Man, well, now it's going to be beautiful, though. It's going to be like 70, then 60, then 58, we heard, in Boston, as in, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Mother Nature. I don't know with these temperature swings. I don't know. Who knows?
Late March, early April.
Natural gas prices. Yeah. So Tommy, which name do you like better, TNT or the Dynamic Duo?
I like them both, man.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks.
Okay, man.
Thanks, Mark.
Bye.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one.
So did you see that oil when I pulled it up
Let
real
me
quick?
see that. Look at that.
Yeah. So let's see where that spread is now trading.
It's down to 41.
Yeah. Now what's nice is, we're saying you got out of that at almost 39.60 prior to the news.
Right.
And you even would have gotten basically good news. You got the spike right off the bat.
Right.
And you still locked in more profit than you would have had if you just, waited and were getting out right now.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's not like you are always missing your opportunity cost there.
And my money was not at risk.
Yeah, and just like you said again, you had 10 contracts. I think you got in at, like $980. Yeah, so almost, $1,000. And immediately then you had not 1,000, you had almost 1,600 at risk coming into news.
Right.
Which could disappear basically instantly.
And when you look at that percentage-wise, I says, this is crazy,
Yes.
man. I was in the trade for 10 minutes. I said, I'm not going to leave, that's percentage-wise.
For sure, right.
You almost can't even look at it like that, but when you do, it's like,
No, you have to
that's
look at it
monster
like that,
money.
for
man.
sure.
Yeah.
And there's nothing to say that, you could get a nice pullback and maybe even in this range or something real quick, and then you could buy it. I mean,
before
I wonder
or
what,
after? We're gonna bring
we'll
this
see.
up.
We'll see more news coming out as to what was included with whether it's demand within that oil EIA release.
Yes, and
Because it always takes time to break down.
And right now, so let me just look at this for a second. So, yeah, see, this is pretty cool. So I get the same contract up, right? I just want to make sure. Yeah, I do. So what I like here, folks, is this. So check this out. I would buy this, because at the high of that 39.85 out here, we have high volume. You'd have to wait for it to pull back in, but because the probability is pretty good that it will go up and at least test it again. And we know oil's that volatile, so I don't think it's going to get that low today. But if it did, and now what the difference is too. I don't want that auto laying in there now, because if they really spike it...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And what I was going to say there is that if they really spike it, folks, I want to make sure that the volume doesn't blow out of that going underneath that swing point.
For sure. I would agree.
Yeah, so... look at the 30-year bond, man. It continues to go south. It's down 1.5 points. So there's some action here. Look at King Dollar. We got to bring up King Dollar. Look at that. Now this is what's cool. King Dollar. This is where it's cool to line up a buy in oil. King Dollar's down 500 ticks, and King Dollar's going south. Volatility, folks, is a beautiful thing. You stay right there. Tommy and I come right back. Dow's up 127. Nasdaq's up 41. S&Ps are up 13. We're gonna be right back.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
It's 2016 and TFNN has a brand new programming lineup to kick things off. Starting January 4th, Swim Lessons by Thinkorswim and TD Ameritrade will be airing 5 days a week at noon Eastern Time. Join hosts Scott Connor, Kevin Hinks, and Cindy Faber as they host their daily options program live at noon 5 days a week with no commercials for the entire hour. Nico DeHaan and Paige Clark will be moving their program, Living a Primal Lifestyle, to twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 a.m. until 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Wake up with Nico and Paige and start your day off right. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour by Nadex will now be live Mondays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Start and end the week with the three hosts, Tom O'Brien, Tommy O'Brien, and Daryl Martin, as they break down the world of trading binary options and spreads. For all the details on the new 2016 programming lineup, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. And don't forget, folks, Mr. Basil Chapman's coming up next. And then, of course, we'll go to TD Ameritrade headquarters. Thinkorswim, 12 to 1. Steve Rhodes, 1 to 2. Dave White, 2 to 3. I'll be back this afternoon. And, I met Mr. Kevin Hinks. He will be back with us doing the update, of course, in the morning. He is on vacation this week.
I was going to say March spring break.
Yeah, March spring break.
Maybe he's getting on vacation, right? I mean, that's
right.
March spring break. Yeah, for sure. It makes sense.
No doubt.
He's enjoying himself.
And so Mark was saying it's cold in Boston now, but it's going to be nice this weekend, right?
It is, yeah. That's what, I don't know what I was talking about. I want to go find that video, man, because they steered me the wrong way, whatever they were talking about. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be between like 60 and 70
That's
tomorrow.
All right. I thought Lady Gaga was moving to St. Petersburg.
I know.
You should have seen this, folks. I was so excited, and this is so funny because it was over the weekend.
I heard it on the internet.
Yeah, exactly, right? So what happened is that I had just moved a unit out, and I was just gonna play with the guys. Got to text them saying, probably just went up 10%. I'm glad I didn't.
He would have been like, "What's going on, man? My landlord's reading fake stories, telling me he's gonna raise my rent off like some internet story."
I was gonna raise the price of the.
Because Lady Gaga's moving.
Oh hey.
Oh hey.
That would have been like a huge corporation moving.
Well, that was what did I was a little skeptical, wasn't I? What did I say? I said, "What do you mean moving? Lady Gaga doesn't live in like a neighborhood and hang out there for the month, you know? She just flies around the world being herself, like."
Yeah, totally.
So I don't know what that corporation moving would have even meant, but I was getting texts over the weekend, right? You sending everybody texts. Lady Gaga's moving to St. Pete. Lady Gaga's moving to St. Pete. I Googled it the next day. First article. To your credit, it was a big enough hoax that there were articles out there telling everybody that it was fake.
Right.
But you gotta source what you're finding on the internet. Don't be one of those people just retweeting. I don't know.
I'm just following Donald Trump.
That's what just retweeting. All I know is what is on the internet, literally verbatim. That's not an excuse.
Let's go over and take a look at the dollar. So the dollar index right now down 471 ticks, and let's see, 94.60. Yeah, okay, 94.56. Good. Okay, so we broke the B point, and we have volume. So. The A point on this is 98.70. The B is 94.60. Oh man, $4. That gets you to 92.
Okay.
92. The 92.50 is the high volume swing low from August 24th. This projection here brings you down to that level. So this is going to get wild watching this whole thing shake out. Oh, look what that
Yeah,
oil.
we'll just see. I mean, it's been creeping, right?
And that oil came right down. Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the area you wanted to get in it's still away from that area.
Yeah,
you know
it
what I
is.
mean? It is. Even if, and that was before the news, you were looking to get into that area.
It is. But it's really close right now.
Yeah.
What I mean by close, folks, is that because it's a high volume spike, it's like,
Yeah.
okay.
And we're now 40 cents off
40
that high.
cents is $400, right?
Yes.
You know?
Trading 10 contracts, yes.
Right. Not bad.
You live in a world of 10 contracts. It is if you're trading 10 contracts. Yeah.
Let's go take a look at that SPY just for a second. So, volume-wise out here, 26 million. Yeah, that's good volume. It's decent volume. It's going to need 134 million though to basically, be an ABC structure on the way up. So that's some juice. The Qs are following through with volume. That had 29 million yesterday. You got 8 million now. The small caps. Check out these small caps, man. That was a monster move yesterday. Look at that. Look at the volume expand. And 46 million. So what happens with the small caps, which is really wild, is that when commodities move, they got killed so bad that a lot of them are small caps.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You stay right there, folks. I'm in Basil Chapman's coming up next. Thanks for being here. Have a great day. Have a safe day.
Thanks,
pal. Go get him, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.